Hey Space Jams! Do you like the way I styled this hair? When I bought it, it did not come like this. Like it was just like all brown, the bangs were wanky, like everything. So I ended up cutting it myself and then like just curling the ends and all these ends. So I think it looks really good. But anyways, you obviously saw the title of this video, so let's get into it. I got this off of the clearance rack at Target, and I was just like, you know, even though I don't need to dye my real hair, I have not tried dyeing like a wig yet. And so I was like, why not take a box of box dye and try dyeing my wigs with it? So that's what we're about to do. From the one time that I like dyed my actual hair, I realized that there's like a lot that goes into like the squeeze bottle when you make a lot of box dye. And so I felt like I would have enough to do 2 wigs. So in case I do have enough, I wanted to do this one, just like the blonde pieces of it, to make it like that color blue, because I'm kind of done with like the like blonde and brown combination. I think like a blue and brown would be like really cool. So I want to do this one, and then if I have enough, and I'm hoping I have enough, I want to do this one. Because like, wouldn't the gray just look so much better, like all blue? I know, right? It always says gloves, but then they like never include gloves. I just showed you guys everything in the box and there's no gloves. I think I shook it up enough. It's like starting to turn silver, and it says that the color on the box is like an electric blue, so I'm just gonna test it out on the blonde one first. It says it works best on blonde hair, so I'm just gonna go in with that first. I really hope this works. I feel like it would be so pretty. I've also never done this before, but I really don't like these wigs, so I feel like doing this color would definitely make me like it more. Gotta make sure you get like the front of the lace too. Yeah, there's like no difference yet. One just looks wet and one looks dry. The thing kind of makes it look purple. You're like, look at this side. I think it looks a lot darker than this one. So let me try adding more and see if it'll stick. I'm gonna put this one aside and then let's start on the gray one. Alright guys, now it's time for the real challenge. Ooh, okay, it's looking kind of cool already. I think I did a good job for like this top half. It looks like it's actually gonna work with these bottom parts. It's so weird doing this because it's like when you think of having box dye, you think of like dyeing the hair on your head, but it's like this isn't on my head right now. So it feels like I'm like petting a cat because I'm just like now that we got the top layer, let's get in the roots. I think this is gonna look gorgeous. Like honestly, this was like one of my least favorite wigs too. It might go from like my least favorite to one of my favorite after I dye it, cut it, flat iron it, style it, probably all the above. Because look at it right now. You can tell. I'm gonna have to focus on the front. So the pieces that are gonna be in my face, I obviously want those to have color. There's not much difference. You can tell it's obviously like wet, like it has something in it. And I feel like I see like a hint of purple, but maybe I don't. This is like an update on the blonde one. It hasn't fully sat here for 25 minutes. I think I just picked this up 5 minutes ago, but we still have enough dye, so. I'm really hoping this works on this blonde one. I don't have as much faith in the blonde one as I do the gray one, because the gray one's kind of already developing. All right, it's kind of getting darker, but we still have more. Dyeing it brings back its like waviness. I'm gonna wait 25 minutes for the color to set in, and then we gotta wash it with the color conditioner, and then we gotta let them dry. It's been about 30 minutes, so I think it's good to like rinse these off and see how they develop before the rinse. Honestly, I'm loving how it looks. It looks a little bit darker. Not that much darker, but still a little bit. This one before the rinse, you can definitely tell. I wish I had more for like this little piece, but I'm not worried about it. All I'm gonna say is I think I figured out why the dye was on sale from Target. Guys, that dye did not work. So I'm gonna show you guys the worst example. Look at the blonde, right? It was blonde. We remember it being like darker. It slid right off. Literally slid right off when I rinsed it off. And I waited 30 minutes, which is like 5 more minutes than recommended to make sure it would stick. It just slid right out. Like, that's the test of box dye against wigs. Does not work unless it's like, I'm gonna say maybe I did it the wrong way. Maybe I was supposed to like put it in a tub and like soak it, or maybe I was supposed to like buy an actual box dye and one that wasn't on clearance on a Target shelf, and then maybe that could have been better. I really wish that the color stayed though, because I thought that that would look super sick for these to be like a silver blue, like one of my wig colors that I really like, but you know, you can't have everything you want. Thank you guys so much for watching, and who knows what else we'll get into on the next episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!